Welcome back, Honestman, Fallout 4, first playthrough. I'm here with Dogmeat. We just passed through the door at the back of the Nucleus into the command center to try to access DiMA's terminal. So that's what we're going to do. We've got Dogmeat here, so I don't get any moral judgments about what I may do. Right, Dogmeat? That's right. He doesn't judge. He just loves. That's what dogs do. That's gotta be the way to go, right? Because I'm assuming I can't really get through here. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, those are some feisty turrets. Let's... You know, discretion is the better part of valor. Let's check this out. Okay, so apparently discretion is not the better part of valor. Because that side path, there's nothing down there. There is a weapons bench, and that's all I could find. I couldn't find anything else. Maybe I'm missing something, but I didn't see anything down there. So we're just going to kill all these turrets. Can I disarm these? I can. That's how we do it. Just gotta get both sides. Alright. Easy peasy.
Someone who needs me to kick
Holy cow. He's tough. He was tough. There's somebody behind him too. Also tough. Ghost rifle tough, perhaps. Oh, see, they got dog meat. Facility announcement terminal. Attention, by order of Captain Wabash. Captain Wabash. Submarine containment leak detected. General evacuation protocols in effect. All personnel report to designated evac zones. Great. That's great. Yeah, let's take a little nap here, Dogmeat. That's what we need. That's how we get healthy. Got a garden gnome. Hear that, Dogmeat? Get out of the way. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. That's good to know. Oh, see... I'm law-abiding. Okay, I think we're clear for the moment. Yeah, I mean, these DLC don't have the same excitement, right? Because there's not going to be any bobbleheads here. There are some other books that we've come across. Some have been pretty good. But I'm not finding any of those either at the moment. There we go.
Anomaly detected.
Took me a beat to change my weapon there, and that was enough for her to close on me and go invisible, so I couldn't target her. How rude. Hey, Dogmeat. You could have been a little more on the ball there, by the way, doggo. Just saying. Just saying.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Ah. Tricky. Okay, yeah, that's going to be our way back out. It's going to be our fast track out right there. I think we're clear. Security door open. Ah.
Weapons hot.
Oh shit. Where is she? Oh, she's on the ground. Oh my god! Okay, so mistakes were made. I didn't realize I shot the thing's legs off and then it was crawling at me. But we're prepared this time. Right, Dogmeat? Got a pulse mine sitting here. It's a Merry Christmas. And we're going to go stealthy-like. I'm going to have my big gun. Easy peasy. Get that going. Wow. Oh. Forgot about that. Okay, maybe not easy peasy, but we got it done. We got it done, Dogmeat. Final shot deals twice normal damage. That's not good. Come on. Anything else in there? Okay, so there's DiMA's terminal here. But I think what I'd like to do is check out this one first. Okay, subject to VR system. I wouldn't concern yourself with it too much, Arnold. Virtual Strategic Systems is a vetted contractor. They already put together a fancy little setup for the boys down in DC. They've said your VR system should have enough storage to house the Library of Congress, need be. But that won't be able to do much more than that until their tech installs the SIM software. Her credentials should be coming across her desk in the next couple days. Also, word is Command's got some new plans for the democracy. Sounds like the sub's going to be getting deployed sooner than expected. Contact me if you have any questions once formal orders come through. Reservations noted. Your reservations regarding your orders are noted, Captain, but I guarantee you the Reds will do as bad or worse if we give them the chance. Completing repairs to the democracy is now of the utmost priority. If that means you have to work your folks around the clock, so be it. But if the democracy isn't on its way to the South China Sea within the prescribed window, you'll be the one doing the explaining to Command. So apparently the nuclear sub is called the Democracy. Containment leak. A containment leak on the democracy. Convenient, Arnold. Well, you got what you wanted. Your crew's been recalled and a hazmat team's been dispatched to clean the facility. It's going to be weeks until anyone can get inside safely, let alone deploy the sub. For your sake, Arnold, I seriously hope this leak was an accident. Because if it wasn't, I'm going to file court-martial paperwork myself. Message deleted. Our meetup. From Franny Richardson? We finally reestablished comms with Mount Desert today, and now your XO tells me you haven't checked in a week. To boot, he says the sub's launch key is missing. I should have thrown you in a cell when I had the chance. The East Coast is gone, and if the democracy was out there, maybe we could have saved New York, or Washington, or Boston. This is on you, Arnold. Their deaths are on you. And if by some sick twist of fate you survived this mess, I'll personally make sure it's temporary. Franny Richardson. I think we're going to have to track him down, Dogmeat. We're going to have to get that launch key.
If you're listening to this, then you made it inside my memory banks. Take a moment. I know it's a lot at once. The architecture you're seeing is data. My data. When I'm plugged into the chair, this is what I see. You're using an earlier version of that technology, a brainwave scanner instead of a direct neural wire. Look around. Do you see that yellow column in the distance? That's long-term memory storage. That's your goal. But you can't just retrieve that data yourself. One of the programs loaded in that holotape is called the indexer. They're represented by the friendly green sprites milling around. Do you see them?
Those are friendly.
The indexers have one purpose: to get the data in the yellow column and bring it back to the memory access point. You need to help them get there and back safely. Once they've recovered all the data in the memory, the program will translate it into something you can understand. If you ever need to leave the simulation, then don't worry. Nothing gets reset. You can keep going from wherever you left off. Good. You're across the gap. But now you have to deal with the security systems. That red firewall is blocking you and your indexers from reaching the data. Do you see that green beam of light? That's a decoder beam. It can destroy the firewall. You just need to direct the beam to its vulnerable spot.
Ooh, almost fell there.
Good. You're across the gap. But now you have to deal with the security systems. That red firewall is blocking you and your indexers from reaching the data. Do you see that green beam of light? That's a decoder beam. It can destroy the firewall. You just need to direct the beam to its vulnerable spot. Good. Now you just need to create a path to the data with code blocks, and your indexers can get to work.
Come on, indexers, do your thing.
Intrusive indexer detected.
Verifying memory file. 100%. We're done here. We now have an access point into the next memory. Just step into the data stream where this memory was stored.
Okay, so these puzzles are super boring and not particularly challenging. So we'll see how aggressively I edit this part and cut just to the memories. I think that's the way to go here. Okay. So that last puzzle was a huge pain in the ass. Just ridiculous. Okay, so we're all the way back at home plate. I'm here with Nick, and this has been a really long episode, but edited it's probably going to be the shortest ever, because those like hacking puzzles to get through DiMA's memories, not good content as far as I'm concerned. The first 4 were like super boring, and then the last one took ridiculously long time. Not necessarily because it was difficult, just because there was so much crap to do and blocks to move. So yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that whole section, and I might just chop the entire thing. But so what's the payoff? Okay, so we got a bunch of information, and so what I'm going to do is play through the memories that we got.
Memory file identification 0V-9AX0. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Things are not going well with Far Harbor. Several of my people have been assaulted, spat at, interrogated for no reason. This is getting out of control. But there's still a chance they can learn to trust us. We just need one of their own who's on our side. I can't let anyone know what I'm about to do. I'll need to set up the equipment far away from Acadia. It'll double as a place to bury the evidence.
Additional location data appended. A makeshift medical facility underneath the VIM. Pop factory. Coordinates downloaded.
Okay, so there's a medical facility under the Vim Pop factory, which, if you remember, there's that really short scene where I one-shot Groon with Preston. There was another big set of doors beyond him, but I couldn't interact with the doors. I'm guessing that's what I need to get to.
Memory file identification 0J-2NN8. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I'm offloading this memory. I cannot bear lying to Confessor Martin and his children of Adam any longer. Better to just forget. I found it. The location of the launch key to fire the nuclear missile inside the submarine. Confessor Martin believes it can bring his people into division. Destruction at the hands of an atomic blast. He struggles with how literal his interpretation of that precept should be. I can't risk him deciding to find the key and use it. His people people were the first to accept me for what I am. The thought of them being gone fills me with nothing but pain.
Additional data appended. Location: the Harbor Grand Hotel Safe Room. Key code 485130. Memory file identification 0H-3X0P. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've made a contingency plan in case Far Harbor discovers the truth, or gives in to their xenophobia despite all my efforts. I've isolated the wind turbine powering Far Harbor's fog condensers. A kill switch command will leave them defenseless from the fog and its creatures. But now that it's done, am I really capable of this? This massacre that I've engineered? I'm going to remove the command code from my memories. I'll bury a hard copy if I need to use it. But I can't keep it close to me. It makes me sick.
Additional location data appended. Coordinates to the kill switch command code and the wind farm maintenance building. Memory file identification 0Z-7A4K. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Get away from me! What the hell are you?
It's me. We escaped the Institute together. You're my brother.
I don't have a brother. The name's Nick Valentine. And no one in my family tree is a plastic skin freak.
You're just confused. Let me help.
Stay away from me! I don't want to hurt you!
Goodbye, brother.
End playback.
Yeah, so that's why, well, now he disappeared on me, but that's why I got Nick.
Memory file identification 0Y-8K7D. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've discovered a curious record inside the pre-war data files of this submarine base. The Marines here were equipped with an advanced model of combat armor. There are several suits already in the base, in various states of deterioration. But there were more shipments of the armor on its way to the base, the day the bombs fell. They could be in prime condition if the sealants have held. I have no use for them, but you never know. Maybe they'll be worth digging up one day.
Additional data appended. Armor shipments tracking information. Coordinates downloaded.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. No, seriously, where did Nick go? Oh, he's screwing with my armor. Fixing your hand there, Nick?
Hey,
Go ahead.
need something? Your thoughts?
I don't need to worry about the old Nick and his life anymore. I'll never be able to thank you for that.
Oh, nothing.
Got it.
All right, well, he's not too talkative on the topic, but I'm going to roll with him now to advance things a little bit. There's got to be a reaction. There's got to be something. And in hindsight, I never did take him to DiMA because I swapped into Old Longfellow. So that's what's on tap for next time. I'm taking Nick to see DiMA. Hopefully that does something. Hopefully that gives us some more exposition. But either way, we're going to start tracking down some of these locations that we were given. The combat armor sounds nice, and kind of go from there. Again, this episode might have been a real oddball based on how it's going to get edited, but I just don't think watching me do those puzzles is good content. So I'm going to cut right to the meat, and hopefully that's the right decision. But in any case, thank you all so much. We're going to wrap up here. Please like, subscribe, and me and Nick are going to see you next time.